What's life like on the other side of things? Well, let's just say it just is. Thinking about it as good or bad isn't really the point if you're on that side. For people on that side of things, today holds the same demands and fears as yesterday or tomorrow. It is what it is. Let's think through the main activities of the day, whether living in Detroit or Dhaka, Bangladesh. The day is given to securing food and water. It's a family affair with lots of walking and waiting, boiling, and hopefully cooking. Choice and preference don't figure in to their day at all. Securing what is essential, does. Water, think with me, comes from a distance. It requires the time of women and girls. Life on that side of things means that electricity will be sparse and often unreliable. Shelter will hopefully mean at least some kind of covering. And it might be, you might even have walls as well in your home. More often than not, it'll be one room. And any animals that sleep inside with you are more likely to be goats and cows and chicken rather than cats and dogs. What safety can be found on the other side of things lies within the huddle of the family, your friends, or the tribe. For life on that side of things, these are the concerns of every day and every night. But you might want to add to that drought and war and slavery and being female, or flooding, or earthquake, or being disabled, or violence, or disease, or being a refugee, being forced to migrate from your home to someplace else which is not your home. All of these things accompany life on that side. All of this contributes to a lack of power on that side of things. There's plenty of resilience and creativity on that side. But deprivation and desperation and injustice are the order of the day. It's not all good on that side of things. But it is what it is. On this side of things, I forms the building block of we. It takes I or me to make we. And we is formed by our free choices. They live on the other side of things. Actually, we use they for some that live on this side of things. Think with me about how we use the word they in comparison to we. They, as a word, pushes away. They draws a boundary. It makes a distinction. It makes a separation. When we say they, there's a disconnect. Figuratively, it involves almost sticking out our tongue. Think about that in the way you use the words we and they. So let's think even a little bit more further about discovering on this side of things or on that side of things. The question is, where do you live in relation to others? Not only on the other side of things, not only on the other side of the world, not only geographically, but we said we have addresses established by our racial and ethnic background. Where we live also depends on our social standing, on our educational background, on our financial background, and on our spiritual background as well. It doesn't only stand for something geographically. There are folks on this side of things, and there are folks on the other side of things right next door in our neighborhoods. Do your locations, whether economic or ethnic or social or educational or financial or spiritual, have we's and they's? Of course they do. Of course they do. We all look at people and events from different perspectives depending on our address. We look at people and events differently with different hearts. We don't all see the same things or see the same way because of where we live. Recognizing that is to take steps forward toward a changed heart. And knowing that we must follow Jesus takes us a few more steps in the right direction.